Okay. This is okay. So if I told you, I'm going to make a bold statement here. The WWE is better now, and it's kind of going with what Maxwell said on Twitter earlier this week. WWE right now is better than it's been in years. And if I had told you the night after, or actually no, the night of WrestleMania in 2011, that in August of 2013, if I told just the average internet wrestling community fan who complains and complains and complains, basically us, and has all these opinions, just think about the average mindset of the average internet wrestling community member and the fan. If I told you in August of 2013, John Cena would be gone, Daniel Bryan would be the top babyface in the WWE. Stop making Skype noises.
Turn your Skype noises off.
Fuck, I can't. I don't know how. God damn it, I'm in the middle of something. That Daniel Bryan would be the top babyface in the WWE, feuding for the WWE Championship. That Rob Van Dam would be back, having great matches. That Claudio, Tyler Black, and Jon Moxley would all be on the WWE main roster, and two of them would be very important characters in the company. That Paul Heyman would be back managing Brock fucking Lesnar in a feud against CM Punk. The average internet wrestling fan is hearing all of that.
And not only is Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk a top-tier feud, Paul Heyman is the centerpiece of it.
Paul Heyman is arguably the most important character on Raw, with the amount of mic time he gets.
And what if you continue to tell people that at the same time, the Big Show was still around?
Don't get into that. I know you hate Big Show. You're ruining my argument here.
He's fine in this angle, I believe.
Yeah, he is fine. He is playing a fine role. This is okay. And 3-hour Raw would not only be not a disaster, it would be a fucking smashing success with the amount of quality matches. We've had more Match of the Year candidates on Raw this year in 8 months than we've had in any single year in the past on Raw. Is that fair?
I feel like Raw right now looks like my EWR would. If, how my EWR looked in would have looked in 2009. Like how I would have just signed up all these guys and just pushed them and right.
What's happening now is like the internet wrestling fan in 2011's wet dream, and yet I don't think WWE is getting enough credit because people still look at things like the ironclad contract thing, and of course that was a horrible blunder of continuity fail.
They acknowledged it the night before.
Yeah,
we played it to open the show.
Yes, but still, I feel like we have been accused of being too negative in the past. I just want to set aside time to say that if a internet wrestling fan in 2011 were to map out what actually has happened, people would not believe it because it would be so unrealistic. Like, oh yeah, fucking Paul Heyman comes back, RVD comes back, Kane puts the mask back on. What next are you going to fucking say?
I got one.
Seriously,
I got
it sounds
one.
like the most cockamamie. What?
If I told you in 2011 that in 2013, it's just a matter of time.
Oh yeah. Well, that still might not be working out very well.
Right.
I feel like another part of this that's important to mention too is that it's not like WWE's just trying it to see how it goes. Like, this is working. Everyone's over right now. Like, I can't remember the last time that from the top of the card to the bottom, there were this many guys getting strong crowd reactions.
And I'm going to regret saying this, I think. But I think we are entering a new boom period.
I agree wholeheartedly.
You are going to regret that.
Okay. Well,
Boom
I have
for us.
never... I seriously, earlier this year, I was considering leaving this show because I could not bear watching wrestling anymore. I just could not. But then things like Chris Jericho versus CM Punk versus John Cena, RVD versus Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. all of these matches happened on Raw, and I am excited to watch Raw every single week. I went out of my way to watch a Raw that I didn't see before, just because I wanted to see the show. That I can't remember the last time that happened. I just want to say, and also to add to it, that Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, the American Wolves, is that what they're called? American Males, something like that, would be probably in WWE developmental, along with Chris Hero. Like this is, if somebody had called us and said all this was going to happen in 2011, we would have hung up on them and never answered their call again.
But yeah, something is definitely going right now, and the company deserves props for it, because it just feels good right now to actually enjoy. Like, I am enjoying being home right on time for Raw every Monday. And for months, for years even, I would DVR it, and, if I was home, I'm home. If not, whatever. But these last few Mondays, like, I get out of work around, depending on when I take my lunch and how long my lunch was, I usually just stay that much longer. But I'm supposed to be out of work around 5:30. Sometimes I'll stay till 6. Raw here starts at 6, by the way. On Mondays, no excuses. I have to be out of work by 5:40 so I can be home and on my couch in time for Raw. It's just become something I have to watch again. And I missed having that feeling. I like being a wrestling fan again.
And I think it's nice, too, to be able to watch Raw.